Okay, broski. So you wanna have Unsplash API called in your session right here in nextjs. So it's both surprisingly easy and hard. Okay, so let me import env my API key, and then I'm gonna have export default async function, because calling API is async. Then unsplash get random photo, and so let me do const result, then we're gonna call fetch, because that's how you do it. That's how you call the API. Then we're gonna paste this link, which is calling the random stuff, and then we put in API so that it works. Now console log result, so that we see what's up, and then return result. Now this now looks done, but let's call it in the session. So export default function session, then let's call that function, and const result equals unsplash boom. Oops. And then we're gonna return it. Return result. Simple enough, right? Not so simple, because first of all, this says that this is an invalid bullshit. Like React can only output JSX components, or an array of JSX components, and then some other stuff. I don't know, like a string. Let me see. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Okay, anyway, there was something else. So what's wrong? It's let's see, is it called? Yes, it is called, but it's a React promise. We need a wait here. Oops. Let's see now the console log response. Yep. Now it's proper HTTP stuff. But for us to be able to call it in the page TSX, we need to read what the result has given us. Like, it has a head, it has a body, and you have to do const like, I don't know, data equals await result that JSON, like the response that this API gives is a JSON. It could be res.blob, res.text. You have to know it based on what API does. But you see, like, you can't just do result, because for some reason this body, it's like not even readable in the console log. I don't know why. It's like, I asked GPT, it says some memory stuff. Anyway, so now if I console log it, then boom, we get our response. But it's still not gonna show right here, because it's well, first of all, we have to await here as well, and I guess we have to async here too. Wait, what's going on? Only plain objects. Okay, let me just show you what I did. JSON stringify, and then result null2. That's how you make string out of your JSON, so that React doesn't scream at you. And wait, Is that right? Is that right now? Console log result. Will that work? Oh, bro, what's going on? Why are you not showing like the actual thing though? Oh, because I'm real. Okay, boom. Now it's done. And I'm not even. It's like it's so simple, but there's so many fuck ups that are on the way. Like async await, you know. Like I mean, that's basic stuff, but I keep forgetting it. And like the fact that you have to read the body, like I didn't know that. And also apparently this is not good. You have to do HTTPS like in the beginning. That's so dumb. So many stuff, so much stuff. And like let me just how to do image out of this. Let's see. So image. I think it's like something URLs. Yeah, URLs dot regular. So image source, that's that. Oh, would you look at that? I just had to do this curly bullshit, and now it works. Oh my god, so tough. And you know, the way you go from this is like, you know, sometimes this stuff doesn't give a valid result. Like, what if I have I get an error? So like, if it's an error, then display that it's an error, and then you have to have like retries or something like that. Then you also have to like if not result okay, and that's what it says like before that. Bro, come on. Let me console log result. And so, oh my god, what the fuck is going on? Oh shit. So it's like response okay equals false, status 404. So okay is like status 200. So I could also say like if status not you know status not equal to 200, then like throw new error res status blah 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 blah. Oh yeah, and like I did some bullshit again apparently. But you get the idea. This is crazy. And like what if I'm on client? Then on client you have to do this use state and then use effect that will parse your data, and while it's parsing you have to put loading here. And you know, that's why we have React query to simplify that stuff. There is a really cool video about that on the internet. Why React query 1 here, like they talk exactly about this stuff. Like we call this fetch, then we wait for this fetch, then we set the Pokemon to be this. But like in nextjs it's easier because it's all on the server and it's just given in this way. But still there could be an error, like there are caching issues, blah blah blah. So complicated. Oh,